tengo streamo. Gasp. People.
Oh my god.
Hello, people.
We're here.
We are. Sorry for the delay, folks. As we are running approximately an hour behind, we are going to go ahead and skip our usual rigmarole with the fun facts of our characters and just kind of get into things. Is everybody ready to start?
Yes. Also, Jonas has been eaten by the squishalope.
It's true, it happens. Don't worry, he'll be fine.
His stall got destroyed again, and now he's stuck for the day.
All right. So, folks, last time on Fuzzy Dice, you all had another night at the bathhouse, reflecting on your adventures together thus far, before heading home for the evening and proceeding on with a relatively uneventful day. Aloysius spent his day rebuilding his stall with the help of his friends throughout the day. Nimki woke up and found he had another strange mutation, like you do sometimes. It's fine, don't worry about it. Kenji was approached by the maitre d' of Lady Dolmar's estate and informed that she might have work for him in the future, coming days. In particular, upon getting with his mistress, Kenji was informed that one of her contemporaries, another noble and produce baron, may be trafficking in more than just produce, but he was not provided with more details at the time. Eventually, everyone kind of got back together at Aloysius's stall to reconnect and discuss potential future plans, when a voice rang out from on top of one of the nearby buildings. Upon looking up, you saw the face of a satyr looking down at you, quite angrily. That is where we find ourselves now. And so, we come back now to the streets of the Ember Market. The sandstone streets are still bustling with activity as you all kind of admire the work you've done on Aloysius's stall. But above you, on a nearby building, is a satyr glaring down at you. None other than the same satyr who was chasing the drake through the streets a few days prior, causing the whole commotion to begin with.
Welcome to our Wild Hunt celebration. I'm glad you could make it.
Cardamom waves.
And turn up to him and say, "What seems to be the trouble?"
How dare you interrupt our wild hunt? That was our quarry, not yours.
Corey, what are you talking about?
The drake! The fire drake! I remember you lot chasing us down after it.
Yes, well, nothing happened after that, did it?
The drake got away, and we chased it, and we found it in the Undercity. Except when we found it, it was already dead.
Well, sucks for you, I guess, but I don't see what that has to do with us.
He points at Thelgar. I recognize a drake fang when I see one there, fella.
If you don't shut up, I'm gonna take your fang too.
Yeah.
Over your dead body.
She found it.
What my compatriots are trying to say right now is maybe next time that you make it everybody else's problem, maybe kill it like a little bit faster and prioritize. You had what, 3 days to get your shit together, and it was still causing a problem.
Kenji, make a deception check.
Proficiency in deception.
I tried the diplomatic approach for the fuck you.
Cardamon, you may make a diplomacy check.
I mean, I want to roll for intimidation. I don't care.
Thelgar, you may also make an intimidation check.
I actually
Just
don't
roll-
particularly
roll all
care if
three
he
of them.
believes me or not.
That's fair.
I guess I'll roll for it, but also at the same time, it was one of those things where it's like that's just
Oh,
that's
come
just
on,
fact.
man. Come on, really?
Proficiencies.
Can I roll a good intimidation die once?
No, you've got permanent
Apparently
puppy
not.
eyes.
It's about above average.
I mean, it was a pretty good roll. You're just not trained, unfortunately.
I know. That +1 is killing me.
Mr. Satter, I was trying to help it get away. I didn't want to kill it.
The satyr glares down at you, Nimki. You were trying to help it escape?
Oh yeah, everyone was chasing it. It didn't seem like it did anything wrong.
I look back at Nimki. You what?
Thelgar, you hear that too. By the way.
Wait. Here, what?
Nimki just openly admitted that he was trying to help the drake get away.
Oh God, I'm just fibbing him. Play along.
Okay, Nimki, make a deception check against Thelgar's
Oh my god, it's one of those sessions
Insight
today.
check.
How
Oh,
do we hide it?
This will totally be a good roll. Here we go. Hey.
Okay, Thelgar. No, Thelgar, Nimki's lying. Like,
Nimki, we're gonna have a talk later. You and my sword.
He is responsible for us not dying, so like maybe use your words.
And that is why I'm not going to kill him. I'm just going to
What?
talk to him.
Not with your
Well,
sword.
I turn to the satyr and I'm look. Your hunt is over. Your quarry is dead. What more beef is there to be had?
What are you still doing here? Do I have a death wish?
you interrupted our sacred hunt.
Now that's
I want
funny.
reparations.
That's funny
Sacred
because
Hunt interrupted
according
the
to
city.
my mistress, this is not actually a wild hunt, is it? A wild hunt would be, bigger and consist of more fae than just a couple.
The satyr bristles, like, visibly at your comment.
And besides, we don't give a fuck what we interrupted.
Aw, little goat boy playing pretend.
Play and pretend, is it? Why don't we see how we play, then? And I'm just going to pull you all over to a map.
Oh, I didn't even do my daily prep for potions. Fuck.
Is this Ember Market?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have several map-making tools at my disposal. Some are easier and faster than others. This one's less visually engaging than the 3D one, but it's faster to work with.
Sure. Fair.
It is in the afternoon, so while the lanterns and braziers of Ember Market are lit constantly, they are not as Not as interesting to look at during the day. And I'm gonna need all y'all to roll initiative. You may use
What?
any of the three social skills, that is diplomacy, intimidation, or deception, in place of your perception if you would care to.
Ah,
Okay, then. Then I'm gonna roll for intimidation.
That's valid.
Can I just roll one good intimidation die? Really?
No, not allowed.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh my goodness, Ash the Quickling rolled quickly. How surprising.
Yo, I'll take the perception.
That was pretty solid all around. Alright, I need to roll for Aloysius, because he's not here!
We turn to Aloysius, his eyes have gone completely white, and we just hear a.
He's had it hard lately.
Aloysius rolled quite well. That's unfortunate. Because...
Yeah, so the person who's not here rolls better than me.
Yep. Especially because the satyr gets to go first.
Of course.
The satyr, panpipes in hand, brings his instrument up to his lips and begins to play his music. First things first. Thelgar,
Yes.
I would like you to roll a will save against that spell, if you'd be so kind.
Sure.
That is a
16
failure.
pass?
Nope,
Oh, God.
you're frightened too. As the dolorous dirge that the satyr begins to play on his pipes.
Wait. Hold on a sec. Let me read something. Oh, okay. I should have demoralized him first. If I had
Ash.
rolled something decent.
Unfortunately, your intimidation check was not successful. So,
Yeah.
Ash,
what's
wait,
up?
have we rested? Like, have we got our spell slots back since
Yeah,
we
you-
bought the drink? Okay.
You're rested.
Okay, so I gotta do that.
Yeah, if you have not done so yet, rest, do your daily spell and item prep, etc. In fact, I'll do that for Aloysius right now.
Just one question. Was that a fear saving throw?
It was against fear, yes.
Okay, so I have a +1 bonus to that.
Would not have helped, unfortunately.
Okay.
The DC you were looking for is 21.
Oh. Okay.
But yes, you are filled with this unnatural fear as this satyr begins to play his music. And for his third action, it's going to remain up on the rooftop there, about 20 feet up, while the rest of you are on the ground, and cast Courageous Anthem, which is going to... Yep. Not catch the Quickling, actually, but will catch himself and the 3 brownies. But that is all 3 of the satyr's actions, which brings us to Aloysius. What do we want Aloysius to do?
Does he have any good buffs right now,
Actually-
since we're all grouped? Oh, wait, you weren't
Yes.
actually asking. My bad.
What sorts of spells
He's
does he
going
have?
to...
What sorts of spells does he have?
His cantrips are Frostbite, Electric Arc, Shield, Telekinetic Hand, Daze, Light, Infectious Enthusiasm, Hand of the Apprentice, and Stabilize. He can also cast as ranked spells Befuddle, Grim Tendrils, Interposing Earth, Brine Dragon's Bile, and Loose Time's Arrow, which is the one he's going to cast right now. Aloysius kind of intones some arcane sigils and makes a gesture like he is pulling back on a bow and arrow, and as he releases, you all feel quickened. You have one extra action on this round to step or stride.
Right.
For his last action, he is going to shield himself. Just in case.
Mm-hmm.
No, not the frog. Himself. Which brings us to Nimki.
Squeak. Let's see here.
You see off in the distance to the west is the Quickling. Just around the corner of the building to your east are the Brownies, and on top of the building across the street from where you're currently standing is the Satyr playing his flute, providing buffs and bonuses and debuffs. So
Might try. I'm not totally clear on Calm yet. These spells are a little new to me, but considering Calm against the Brownies, maybe. Let's see. La la la. Yeah, it like you can't use hostile actions if it works. If the target is subject to hostility from any other creature, it ceases to be affected by Calm. Okay, okay. That might be good. I'll give it a shot. I'll see if it works. Okay, so I think I have line of sight on to just hit them. So let's see.
yeah, you can get them from where you are fairly easily.
Let's try that.
All right.
Place the
So
burst.
yeah, drop the 10-foot burst. Perfect. You get all three of them very easily. Let's see how they do on these will saves.
Yeah.
Critical success.
No kidding.
Success and success. Okay.
No way! Look at those rolls.
So two of them have a -1 status penalty to their attack rolls, which does counteract the effects of Courageous Anthem for the round, but one of them is completely unaffected.
Okay. For my third action, I think I'll raise shield. Oh, yeah, there's a
Valid.
button for that. So that is my
Here.
turn.
We're going to drop Calm onto these two.
Tyra, remember, you have a fourth action that can only be used for movement.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, point of order. Calm will last up to a minute as long as you spend one action each round sustaining the effects. So you can continue to impose that penalty to their attack rolls as long as you keep using an action to do so.
That's not so
Actually-
bad.
Wait, Ash, did Aloysius have a fourth action to move?
Nope. He will get his
Okay.
next action on his next round.
Oh, yeah, he spent it casting the spell. Okay.
Yeah. Quickened takes effect at the beginning of your turn, so Aloysius did not gain the benefits this round. He will when the spell
Gotcha.
ends next round.
So I have
That's
a
fine. I'm sure that's a technicality to keep from people doing like infinite action shit.
25 feet of movement. I think I will go here.
Okay. You throw your shield up and advance a bit.
Yeah.
Which brings us to the Quickling. The Quickling did not benefit from the Courageous Anthem, but the little creature, slightly shorter than you, Nimki,
Somehow.
sees you kind of break away from the group for a moment, and is going to use one action to kind of run up to you over here. This thing has a speed of 100 feet, so it can
Oh, wow.
very easily do that. And it's going to stab you with its short sword, or attempt to.
What a meanie.
A 20 will miss because you have
Barely.
your steel shield up.
Awesome.
It's going to try and slash at you again, because
Okay.
the other thing it can't really do right now, so...
Crit, don't crit.
Unfortunately, the second one works.
Nasty.
The first blow glances off your steel shield, but as you're recovering from knocking that one away, he cuts under it and kind of gets you a little bit.
Trying to remember what my reactions are. I don't think I have one for this.
For max damage, ouch. 8 damage to you, Nimki.
Alright.
And I need you to make a fortitude save,
Okay.
as this creature's weapon is coated in poison.
Extra nasty. That'll do.
Okay. You feel something on the edge of this poison start to work something on the edge of its blade start to work its way into your veins, but your body simply rejects it entirely. Cardamom, it
Leave me
is your
alone.
turn.
Suck out the poison. I hear that helps.
So we. Okay, I have to remember how this works. So we have essentially 3 actions, or with a free movement one.
Basically, yes.
Am I able to throw bombs from where I am into the just dead middle of that group,
Let me check.
or is it?
They would have
Close
like they would have some cover, but since you're like targeting a square, that doesn't matter so much anyway.
If the movement is free, I'll just move a little bit. Just I want them to have no cover.
Mhm.
I want to move to here.
Yeah,
and
that's
then-
plenty enough to.
Awesome. Figuring out this whole damn mechanic thing. And then I want to throw. So I have 3 actions. Can I throw 3 bombs, or do I have to like unsheath them and that's an action? I actually can't remember.
You have quick bomber, so no.
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna see if incinerating them works, and he's gonna throw 2 alchemist fires and an acid flask.
So are you going to target one of them, or are you going to?
I'm gonna
just
try and
throw
go
them?
dead center since it's splash.
Okay, you're not going to deal a lot of splash damage, but
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
if you aim at the first one, doesn't it still splash on the other 2?
yeah, because they are still adjacent to that one there, and the squares next to it, and your splash radius is 5 feet. So
Yeah, that was the plan. And then neat.
Also, yeah, burning
I
them should
know.
be good. If my understanding of mythology still works here, they're like made of wood or something.
Don't. All I want to do is throw the damn thing. Why would you let me throw? It's not letting me select strike at the moment.
go into your actions.
Yes, I'm in actions.
Your alchemist fire is at the. Oh, because you don't have any equipped in your inventory.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see. Because the quantity on them is 0.
I see. God. Oh, never mind. I'll fix it.
Yeah, just
I thought it would pull from my daily crafting. Okay. I swear. I've played this game before.
It's been a few weeks. You're good.
You were so close to a 15!
13 will miss the brownie, but you'll still deal splash damage, so go ahead and roll that. Just roll damage. There's a separate entry in it for splash, so. And because you did not critically miss, the splash will hit all of them, so.
I'm gonna throw another one.
Okay, don't forget your map.
Damn it. Okay.
Oh, but you got a natural 20, and a 23 would still be a success, so that's a critical success.
Yippee! So I click critical instead?
Yep.
Finally, I get the DPS!
Alright, that one will take the full damage, and is set on fire. The other two will just take regular old splash damage. You have one remaining bomb to throw, if you care to.
I would love to throw an acid flask at them. If one's already on fire, why not make it melting too? Sure. Okay. Oh, wait, it's MAP. That's right.
Yep. Map. Multiple attack penalty.
Yes. So it's the third one. Okay.
5
You're so
is
close.
a critical miss, unfortunately. So you just throw that one, like, completely wide. No splash
There's-
damage.
There's some bystander.
Sorry!
No, people have kind of cleared out of the immediate area as soon as weapons started being drawn, so...
There's no police in this town. Why is there no police in this town?
You moved, and then you threw 3 bombs, which brings us to Kenji.
Okay. How am I going to get up on that roof?
There's a
How should I throw
convenient...
you?
There's a convenient pile of
How
barrels.
high? How high does the pile of barrels go?
About 10 feet up.
Gives me another 10 feet that I need to go, but I should be
You can
able
scale
to
the
do
wall
that.
with athletics. I have the DC in my head, so...
Okay.
That said, the barrels themselves are difficult terrain, so each square of those is going to be 10 feet of movement instead of 5. Because you're having to kind of, like, climb up on top of them.
Hold on.
Oh, I see how the crafting works now.
Okay.
God damn it.
Kenji sees the satyr
Okay.
standing on the roof in his domain. He's just inexorably jealous.
Yes, you do have a base speed of 30 feet. That square, like, on the far right is not difficult. That's just kind of how the map ended up being, so...
If I do that...
So that's one movement. Right there would be 2.
Okay, that's 2 movements. And
Mhm.
then...
You can use an athletics check to climb up
Oh, wow.
as an action.
Let's see. Okay. What are the climbing rules? So I took Rapid Mantle. It says, if you climb or leap to within 5 feet beneath the top of an edge, you can pull yourself onto the surface and stand as part of that action.
Yep. So you can attempt an athletics check to move a maximum distance of 5 feet up, down, or across an incline. You're
Right.
off guard while climbing, unless you have a climb speed. Yes?
It says within 5 feet beneath the top of an edge. So,
Yes.
if I went
You did
up
not.
5 feet, I would be able to grab the edge, right?
Yeah, you do not have to succeed at a very high.
Well,
very
then
high
I don't
feat.
have to do that at all because I have powerful leap.
That's
I can
true.
jump
You
5
can
feet up with a
just-
vertical leap without making a high jump. And then I can grab an edge and
That's true. And pull yourself up onto the top as a single action.
yes.
So you do that. That's 3 actions, and you are on the roof. But you have 1 remaining action because you are quickened for this round.
Wish I was a bit closer.
You can still throw a shuriken. Don't know what the range is on those. Off the top of
Push him
my
off!
head.
Push the Mr. Tunnis looking ass off of the roof!
Range increment 20 feet. Unfortunately, he's about 30 feet, so there would just be a slight penalty to throw a shuriken at him, but you could still do it. Unfortunately, the range penalty did you in. It whizzes past him, just barely missing, nicking his pan flute.
Do they give out a sad?
All right, it is one of the brownies' turns. It is the lowest most one. These creatures are not especially.
So about burning you before.
However, you are the one who did the damage to it, so it's going to run up to you.
I mean, you're not the one that got burned at least.
For the moment, it's just going to swing its short sword at you twice, Cardamon. Quite badly. Oh, but the second one's decent.
So the first one like dings off of his arm a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Neat.
The second one, however, will 2 points of damage as it gives you a little paper cut.
Ow!
Thelgar, you are afeared. Magically afeared, but still afeared.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
That's strange. Why am I not raging?
Because you didn't. If
No,
you
but
look,
I mean, yeah.
you rolled an intimidation check. You did not roll an initiative check. If you look on your left banner on your character sheet where it says initiative, you can change perception to any of your other skills. You don't have to
Okay,
roll
but
a
then-
skill check.
Okay, but then how do I set my? How do I still like get to rage at the beginning of my turn?
Go into your actions. You open up
but I
rage.
But I shouldn't spend an action point for that. though.
You don't have to. I'm not making you spend the action, but this is how you get
Okay.
the effect onto yourself.
All right.
Yeah, the action points exist in our head. The game does not keep track of them.
Correct. Yeah,
Did-
just
Did it work?
apply effect.
Oh, okay. There we go.
There you go.
Right. If I so let me think. Okay, so I still have the 3 actions right now. Is that it?
Yes. You have
Okay.
you have 4 actions. You have your 3 regular actions
Oh.
plus 1 quickened actions that you can use to step or stride.
Right. So if I do one movement and one sudden charge, can I reach the satyr?
Sudden charge. I think there's rules about that.
You
Let me
stride-
take a look.
Yeah, you stride
Well-
twice using it.
Did not mean to do that.
Satyrs also on a roof, so
Yeah, the satyr is on a roof, and you would have to climb to get up to him. Is the thing. You can't climb as part of a sudden charge because you don't have a climb speed. If you had a climb speed, you could, but
Yeah, I mean, well, I guess I'll just do sudden charge, but I will. Let me see. I have to move my character. Yeah,
Hi, Gears.
I could
Sweet.
do this, right?
yep.
I will strike the one on my left.
Okay. An 18 will hit these things. They are not particularly strong.
That's so weird. Like, I don't see like the results of my rolls. I didn't even see my roll, to be honest.
Try refreshing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to refresh. Sorry, because I
you're
don't,
fine.
I don't even see the dialogue to apply damage.
No, you're fine. Go ahead and refresh. We'll get you sorted out, hopefully.
It's still loading. Okay, yeah, okay, so damage. Yeah, that's one. Okay, yeah. Nice. 15.
Yeah.
Nice. That is one dead brownie.
Nice. I could try striking the other one,
Yep.
but with a penalty. Let's see. Yeah, let's try. Okay. -5, right?
Yep.
Let's go. Ugh. Damn it.
An 8 is not going to do it, I'm afraid. But you sudden
Yeah.
charged, attacked. You have one remaining
Oh, I still have
action.
one action. Okay, I'll try again.
You can
Whatever.
nope. You have to use this
Oh?
one to move, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. In that
So
case,
you can either step or stride.
Yeah, in that case, I will. That's. Oh. Okay, so I can move here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's it then.
Okay. It is the other brownie's turn. He's going to go up to Thelgar, using 2 of its actions because it's kind of slow, and stab at you with its short sword, which will hit for 3 points of damage. Not even cutting through your temporary hit points with that one.
Yep.
Tiki,
Mm-hmm.
'tis your actions.
Yeah. Let's see here. So I'm thinking about using my counterattack. I want to know if there's a place where I can hit the brownie and this satyr. Looks like from there.
Your cone cannot reach the satyr. It's only 15 feet. He's 20 feet in the air.
Oh, he's 20 feet up as well. Yeah, okay. I can't. How do I delete the... There it is. Hit delete. That's how we hit. Okay.
Yep, he's positioned in a spot that's a little more difficult to get to than the others. Not that stopped Kenji, even remotely.
Okay, that's fine. I'll use my hasted action to just make a step right here. And then I'm going to channel elements.
Okay.
So I'm going to use that. Channel elements gives me one free attack. So I'm going to use that to target this brownie that's right next to me. We'll use slashing, or I guess I use weapon infusion. Sure, I did that before this. I think. Can I do that, Ash? Can I use weapon infusion in the thing that is channeling elements? Or do I need to already have my elements channeled?
When you channel elements, you can use a 1-action blast or a 1-action stance impulse. Weapon infusion is not a blast or a stance, but you use it as a free action when you make an elemental blast. So, is that how that works? Let me look at your weapon infusion. If you're next, yeah, no, that's fine. It's a free action.
Okay.
Infusion, tweak your mechanically. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say it's fine. It's a free action. It doesn't take any effort to get off. You just have to meet the requirements for it, and your next action is going to be to make an attack. So it's a free action, but still an action, basically. That'll hit the brownie. Again, not strong
damage.
Not strong creatures, these.
God damn, minimum damage. Okay. Those channel elements, that was only my first action. Second action is going to be a shard strike. I'm going to choose the 30-foot line.
Yeah, you can get 2 of the brownies with that. Both of the
Yeah, that's
ones.
the idea. Is do that 30-foot line like that.
You can do that.
I
So
do that. They make a DC 18 reflex.
Let's see if they can. With an 11 and a 22. One fails, one succeeds, so one will take full damage. The other will take half. Decent damage. So
Seems really strong. How many times can you do that?
It's just 2 actions, so
Yep.
as many times as I can do a 2-action thing.
Wow.
Yep. Kineticists are blaster casters, basically.
Cool.
You did your free action move. Yes, that was your 3 actions. That brownie's currently dead, which brings us back to the satyr, who is none too pleased that Kenji has found his way up onto the roof so quickly.
Let me just... Or wait, no, I don't have my metal. Oh, I didn't use my metal carapace. Wait, I need to put that away. Alright.
Alright, he already cast Fear, but he has this ability called Play the Pipes. He begins to play a sonorous dirge on his pipes once more, replicating the sound that he played to cast his original Fear spell, except this time the music echoes out in all directions instead of focusing itself on Thelgar. I need everyone, including the other Fae, to make will saves against his spell DC.
Does he? Oh, satyrs are immune to this music. I was about to say, does he have to roll himself?
No.
This is a will. Okay. I don't have ears. I can't even hear this thing. Nimki is all ears and yet somehow also ignores it.
So most of you fail. Nimki and Tiki succeed, so they are only frightened 1. So 1 second while I get fear back into chat so I can do this correctly. Nope. Not frightened 3, frightened 2. Thelgar is back to being frightened 2. Cardamon is frightened 2. Aloysius is frightened 2. Kenji, something about this song deeply disturbs you. You are frightened 3 and fleeing for 1 round.
But there's something that I would like to point out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the rules for Pathfinder, we are supposed to get a hero point every session, but since we switched over to, doing hero cards, we've been doing this basically with almost no hero points at all.
You should all have a hero card.
No.
You have the Teamster.
I can't use it because I don't have any hero points.
That the cards are replacing the hero points. If you want to use a hero point, you just say you're going to use the card.
Yeah, the hero points are expended. It is not that the card is an ability and then you spend hero points on that card's ability to use it.
Yeah,
That's not
I'm sorry if that was not clear, but yeah. Since that was unclear, if you want to use your Teamster card for this, which brings us to a point. If you use your hero card during a session and that leaves you with 0, you will get a new one at the beginning of next session.
Well, we haven't been doing that.
You still have your hero cards, though, is the thing.
Where?
In the decks. In the card stacks. On the right. The icon that looks like cards.
Oh, okay. I didn't know this was here.
It has been a while since you used it, so... So yeah, Kenji, your Teamster card is a neutral card, which if you expend it, you roll a d30 instead of a d20. Normally, I would only allow the d30s, the neutrals, to be spent beforehand, but because there was this confusion, I will allow you to make the save again with a d30 instead of a d20. If you care to spend it.
Yeah.
Okay, that turns it in from a critical failure to a success, which means that you're not fleeing, which is a very shitty condition to have. But that was all 3 of the Satyr's actions, and I believe when he uses that, everyone is...
Oh god, especially with hastened.
The spell gains the creature that succeeds will save... temporarily immune to... So anyone who succeeded, which is Kenji, Nimki, and Tiki Kiri is immune to him playing music from his pipes again. Thelgar, Cardamon, and Aloysius are all still susceptible to it if he decides to cast a spell like that again. But I need to do this for the Fae as well, so...
Spells played from that satyr's pipe. So is that only this 3-action version, or is it even like the other, I guess, other spells?
It refers to this specific way that it's the satyr is casting the spell, so one brownie succeeds, the other fails, and the quickling succeeds. So that one is frightened 1, that one is frightened 2, and the quickling is frightened 1. But that is the satyr's turn, which brings us back to Aloysius. Aloysius is going to use his hasted action to habibble in this general direction.
Everyone's looking at the satyr like, dude, not cool.
Actually, no, he is not going to habibble in that general direction. He is going to do it up in this general direction instead, so that he can do...
Hi, Aloysius.
This. He is going to do effectively what you just did, except with evil tendrils of inky black magic instead of metal.
Hi! Hi! Hi!
Alright, so... This one is going to take full damage. This one will take half. And once again, he is going to use his third action to shield himself. Which brings us to Nimki.
Speak.
There's a quickling on you. Also, you're slightly afraid.
Maybe, but I'm not showing it. Dang it! I'm Nimki's pretty quick too. So he keeps his shield up. That's one action.
Yep.
Let's see. The second thing is he uses battle medicine on himself.
Valid.
Whatever the heck it's called. I'm having trouble like spotting it in this big list of. Let's see. It's just treat wounds. Yeah, here we go. Also, this shouldn't take a roll now. I think I have that thing, assurance or whatever.
You do have assurance.
I can utilize it. Or how do I? There we go.
So when you go to make your roll, you can just click assurance and it'll...
There it goes. So this should just go.
Which does automatically succeed.
Cool.
So you do bandage yourself up a bit.
Where do I add the health and stuff? I'm not seeing it.
Treat wounds is 2d8, so roll 2d8.
Ah, okay. Roll 2d8. Oh my god. Wait, what's going on here? It rolled the other one late? Are you seeing that?
I am. Go ahead and use the 6. That's fine. Since that was your actual.
Okay. So that was action number 2. Action number 3 is well, what weapon is in the quickling's hand? What's he attacking with?
He is attacking with a short sword.
So Nimki does like a little spin and tangles up his tail in his arms. This is his dirty trick. Where is dirty trick? Oh wait, it's in my. Sorry.
You're good.
Find this stuff. I assume I click the feet. Where do I find it?
You're just gonna roll a thievery check against the quickling's reflex DC.
Easy cheesy. Okay. Not too bad.
A 20 does not succeed.
No kidding.
This thing is extremely fast.
Don't know.
You
It
attempt
is
to
insane.
you attempt to tangle up your tail to like loosen its grip on its sword, but it's just like rapidly throws its sword into its other hand and seems completely unperturbed.
Nasty little guy.
That is your action, which brings us to, weirdly enough, the Quickling. Alright. The Quickling, seeing that you're kind of protecting yourself and seeing an opportunity to deal with a potentially larger threat, is going to bloop over here and slash at Thelgar. Which is going to hit. Because you are off guard, he is going to get his sneak attack bonus.
Oh no.
Thelgar, you take 11 damage as this thing drives its short sword into your side. And I need you to make a fortitude save.
Okay.
As this creature's weapon is still poisoned. However, a 21 will easily shrug off the poison. However, it is going to stab at you again.
Oh boy.
With a natural one, is going to fail miserably and use its last coating of lethargy poison. So it doesn't have that anymore.
It tries to get one more stab in, and Nimki's tail finally catches it.
Basically. Cardamon, you are quite frightened, my friend.
So for the frightened condition, is it like they're hallucinating some like weird, fucked up, earthbound final boss kind of?
Not necessarily. It's just you are gripped by an unnatural magical terror. You're not necessarily seeing anything out of the ordinary, but at least not anymore. When the spell was being cast, you probably saw something fucky that made you afraid.
The satyr started singing about how much he loves his wife, his truck, and his farm.
No! No!
But yes,
So
you are frightened too. So it's going to be a little bit harder to act for a couple of rounds.
Okay. I'm hoping that this hits. So we're going to strike with Mulligan on the near-death man here.
Yep.
Thing.
Definitely not looking good.
Okay, well...
A 12 doesn't do it, however. You're shaking a bit and your shot just, goes above its head.
Probably having a panic attack over, all of the stuff that he went through. That's fucked. Okay, so that's wait. So I have 2 more actions to reload and shoot again? Or is that... It has to be reset?
No,
Okay.
Loose Time's arrow only lasts for 1 round, so...
Right.
You're back to just your regular 3 actions. So you shot, so you have 2 remaining actions.
Okay. So I can reload and try and fire again.
Yep.
Okay. Neat. Please!
What are you loading into Mulligan?
The elemental ammunition. God damn it.
15 will unfortunately hit. Well, actually, no. This one's frightened, so that hits. Actually, forgot about that.
Thank God! I'm absolutely gonna roll for damage. Damn. Oh, that works.
4 will hit, or 4 damage. That's good. Plus 1 persistent fire. Still alive.
And I'm still paralyzed with fear. Damn. I guess I'm chilling out here.
frightened condition does tick down, which brings us to Kenji. You are slightly frightened, but otherwise not fleeing for your life.
Okay.
You could get above him if you wanted to with one action.
Yeah.
Because you're pretty quick on your feet, so.
Push the Mr. Tumnus looking fuckboy! Push him!
It's over, Satyr. I have the high ground.
They're approximately the same height.
They won't be.
Targa's gonna be singing like push him and then just touch him so I can get my satisfaction.
Critical hit.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to...
Oh, that reminds me. He's not doing this anymore, so that's gone.
drawing my bladed scarf, so I can... The bladed scarf, I can do a bunch of stuff.
It's a very versatile weapon.
Yes. So I am going to trip him.
Okay. So that's going to be against his reflex DC.
I kind of wish R was here.
Doing this with a weapon, I use a attack roll, right?
Yes.
Or, okay.
Yeah, do you want to use a trip? A shove could also be good here.
A 22 does beat the Satyr's reflex DC, so he is knocked prone.
Okay.
Prone. You moved, you drew your scarf, and you tripped him.
Okay. Now, can I shove him?
You don't have any further actions unless you have something that allows you to draw.
Why wouldn't I have further actions? That was one move, one attack.
You had to draw.
I have quick draw.
I need to check. I don't know if quick draw applies to all attacks or if it's just
So
strikes.
quick draw. You draw your weapon and attack with the same motion.
You interact to draw a weapon, then strike with that weapon.
What? How's that not a strike?
It's an attack, but it's not a strike. A strike is a specific action.
Strange.
That's kind of the granular nature of Pathfinder. If you would like to redo your turn knowing that, though.
No, not really.
Okay, he's still prone, so... If nothing else, that he has to spend an action to get back up, or else he's going to be in very bad condition on your next turn. Alright, Brownie, by Cardamon, Tiki, and Aloysius, is, he actually realizes that he's kind of fucked, so,
I'm just staring down at him. I'm just like, you ready to die, little man?
like,
After
fuck you,
Cardamon
bitch!
shoving- After Cardamon shoving his gun in his mouth.
He is going to kind of dance and throw his sword around a bit and make a baffling bluff against... He doesn't know. No, actually, Cardamon's the one who has doomed him to die. So, Cardamon, make that will save for me.
Neat. That's my weakest one. Never mind. We roll good today.
Still successful. So you're fooled momentarily and off guard against the brownie's next attack.
What are you doing?
As he
And he's going to
swinging.
use his third action to stab at you,
Damn.
which hits.
Okay.
Looky here.
You take 5 points of damage.
All right, I missed it when you did too.
And then he burns to death. Because he had 1 hit point.
What's the point of all of that? You
to,
guys
to stab you.
That is
Like-
true.
No,
And
here's
I
the
wanted
thing.
to punt the baby.
He wasn't going to be able to like get away because at the end of his turn he was going to burn to death anyway. So he's just like, fuck it, we ball.
Fuck you in particular, gay dog. The fuck did I do? You swung in my friends first.
Thalgar,
I mean,
it
it
is
did
your
go-
turn.
Yeah, it did go down with a tide, so kudos to that. Okay. Which one is most injured?
The Quickling has not been injured at all. The brownie is kind of injured.
Wait, which one's the brownie? Which
Ash.
one's the quickling?
The brownie is the little one.
Off
What's up?
guard or being surrounded, does that work on diagonals or only north, south, east, west?
You can do it diagonally, but you have to be like across from them diagonally to get
Got
the.
it.
If the creature is larger, there's a little bit more freedom,
Mhm.
but
Okay, I'll
medium
strike
and
the
smaller,
quickling.
it's just okay. As you turn to swing your
Mhm.
sword or take a bite out of this quickling, he kind of dashes around a little bit. His AC is going to be slightly higher against this attack.
Oh, okay then. Let's see then. Ah, man, come on.
Oof.
And then he is going to stride half of his speed over here.
Okay,
Well,
I'll
you're not flanked
strike
anymore,
the-
so
Oh yes,
Yeah,
only
that's
half
true.
of his speed. A whole
50 feet.
50 feet.
Yeah, no, fast.
Okay, I'll strike the brownie then.
All right. That
The 16 hit.
will hit the brownie.
Nice. Ooh, nice.
That is a very dead brownie. As you literally just cleave it in half.
I can. Okay, I can still stride once, right?
Correct. You have one remaining action,
Okay.
so
I'm not sure if I should go to the roof.
getting up here would be kind of difficult.
I mean,
Kenji has mobility feats that allow him to do it fairly easily.
are you sure are you going to shove the satyr?
I'm going to
Nice.
try, otherwise everybody else is going to have to pick him off with ranged attacks.
Okay, I'm going there. Okay, so how does that work? The
So,
barrels are difficult terrain, right?
Correct. So that's 5 feet right there, and then 15 and 25 to get over here.
Okay.
But you have a land speed of 35, which means that you can make it up to the top, so you are good. You're ready to start climbing on your next round.
Okay.
The brownies are all dead, which brings us to Tiki. Miller.
My food being ready at just the wrong time.
That's how it do.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to kill Mr. Tumnus. Do I want to use... Let me think here. Extract element. No, that only works on an elemental creature. Okay. Yeah, I'll use my weapon infusion. So I have it this turn. And then I could do propulsive with 50 feet.
Mhm.
Or thrown with 20 feet. I'm within 50 feet of the satyr, right?
Yes. Diagonal. Yeah, you're like 40-ish, 45 feet. You're good.
Yeah, we'll just do propulsive. Okay.
Even if we count it in straight lines, you'd be exactly 50 feet, so you're good.
If I do a 2-action elemental blast, that means I get my over. Oh, I would have gotten that last turn because I had the 2 ability, the impulse junction. That's it. But nothing attacked me, so that wouldn't have mattered. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's go with piercing. Let's target the satyr. Let's do a 2-action blast with propulsive.
Uh, 23 will hit the satyr.
This is me probably just slinging a ball of elemental energy. Just the chunk of metal just flies at his head.
Nice. For 10 damage. He feels that.
Okay, and now I get the overflow. Or does it need to specifically be an impulse? It might need to be an impulse. Okay.
Your 2-action blast has the impulse trait. You're good.
Okay. Oh, weapon infusion. No, that's weapon infusion. I don't know where it is. I'll work on it later. I have electricity if somebody touches or hits me.
Yep. Good to know.
And then I will... See, I can metal carapace, but then I'm just sitting over here. Feel like I need to go reinforce this other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to right here, next to this quickling.
Alright, you do that.
Now I'm done.
It is the satyr's turn. The satyr is going to spend 1 action to stand up. Kenji's right there, but Thelgar's coming, and he's not entirely sure who's the bigger threat just yet. So, we're going to see who he goes after. That is a Thelgar. Thelgar, I need you to roll a will save, or else you're going to fall asleep.
Oh boy.
Thelgar, you fall asleep.
Oof. Okay.
God dang.
The creature falls unconscious but does not fall prone, or release what it's holding.
Yeah, these barrels are...
She
It's
can
not
also
going
be
to sleep standing.
she can also be shaken awake by anyone with an action. But that is the satyr's turn, which brings us to Aloysius. Oh, Aloysius could have been doing a thing. Oh well. He's going to get a little bit closer. Just a bit. A wee bit. With a frog riding on him. And he's going to throw a frostbite out at this satyr. Just cuz. Just cuz. Oof.
Yeah, crit him.
No, that was the satyr save.
Other way around.
Damn it.
Da, 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 da. Which brings us to Nimki.
Rawr.
Nimki, you are no longer afraid.
Never was. Grr. Maybe I was a little afraid. So this quickling just made a quick little juke around him.
He did.
And Nimki makes like a little spin like he's going to counteract. But it was all a ploy. He's actually stepping this way.
Okay, you're at the bottom of the barrels.
Okay. I assume Felgar is reachable? Mr. Mark?
He'd be 10
Felgar's
feet up.
about 10,
She'd be
10
10 feet up.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's about 10 feet up. You'd have to climb onto the barrels to get to her.
Can I do that in a turn?
Check her
How does that
legs.
work?
What's your
Hold on to the
speed?
barrels now, come on, Griffin.
25.
You
All
moved
right,
10
you
feet.
started out
Can
right
he use the rest of his-
here. If you 5, 15, you could have moved north onto the barrels and kind of climbed over them as difficult terrain to get into a reachable spot with her.
Okay.
So you can do that instead.
Choose that thing that you just said. Thank you. Frantic squeaking, shaking.
Okay.
Please, please.
Thalgar, make a perception check with a +4 modifier.
Okay, hold on. Perception.
You're not actually
do I
prone and dropped anything, but
+4.
yep.
Okay.
She's not quite awake yet.
Wait,
I'm
is
gonna
that,
keep.
did
I'm
I
gonna keep
do
doing it.
right?
Oh.
Oh no, you didn't add the for the blinded. Would not have no with that +4. Nope, she's awake. I lied.
She's awake. Good.
You're
Let's
not
see.
prone either because you didn't fall prone. Because that's how the magic works.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, the one I'm doing.
You have one action left. Yes.
Do. Battle medicine on Felgar. Actually, pretty convenient that you were laying down. I guess I could have healed you first and then woken you up. Would have made it easier. Anyway, have some
she
help.
wasn't.
I just rolled that way.
That's fine.
Okay.
Thalgar, Nimki puts a few bandages on your legs. You feel slightly better.
Gives him a little kiss.
Don't think you're escaping our conversation later.
I know.
I need to see.
Not
what's-
letting you off the hook so easily.
I know.
Thanks anyway.
All right. Washlabeb. What does the quickling want to do?
My buddy Jared mentioned that this was a Prince Charming wake up. I did a little smooch.
You just wanted to draw that, don't you?
Yeah.
The quickling is trained in athletics, and the walls are scalable, so it's going to use one action to run over to the wall, and one action to attempt to climb. A 2 is not going to do it, though. He's going to use his last action to try again, because he needs to get up there to aid his commander and fucking fail miserably.
Commander in chief.
Which
Oh,
brings
wow.
us over to Cardamon.
I'm shooting his ass.
Valid.
I'm gonna move. Oh nope, that was a target thing. Dog damn it. No target. I wish to move. I wish to. So is he on top of the barrels right now?
The quickling? No.
Yes. Okay.
He's like next to the barrels trying to climb up the wall, but he's not getting good like grip, and he can't scale anything.
So I'm gonna use my 2 actions to throw 2 bombs at him, because fuck him.
Okay.
My remaining-
Against your first one, he's going to use his can't catch me reaction and get a little bonus
Oh, neat. I
to
don't.
his AC.
I see. So now I'm figuring out the target thing. Target. Click you. Strike. Please, God. Yay!
A 25 will hit in spite of his attempts to avoid your bomb throwing.
Neat.
So you do get 1 bomb off. However, he is going to use his half speed to move up over here.
Can I still reach him with my far lobber, but it'll be at a disadvantage, correct?
There would be a range penalty, but you could still reach, yes.
Okay.
Well, I've only got bottled lightning left, so that sounds good. Today was a bit of a damage day.
As you do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now it's drawn. Neat. So it's the second, so multiple
Not
attack
minus
penalty.
5. Yes.
Okay, hello. We will see.
No, you were so close to a 19! Ah!
A 4 is a critical miss, so you won't even get splash damage on that one, as it just goes wide and crashes against the side of the building.
Oh.
However, we are on to Kenji.
Okay.
The satyr did stand back up and start casting spells again, but
least
he
he's
didn't
not
move.
going
He
for
didn't
it.
move out of your ability to shove his ass.
Yeah, I'm going to shove him.
I should have given you the juggernaut.
What do I do to shove?
Shove is an athletics check against the target's fortitude DC. Goodness, a 28 is almost a crit. Not quite, though. But you do manage to shove him 5 feet.
This is Sparta.
He is going to use his reaction to grab an edge.
Kenji's muscles rippling whenever he goes to shove him. Damn!
Acrobatics or a reflex save against the climb DC, so he's going to make a reflex save to attempt to grab this edge. See how he does. He is critical success. You grab the edge or hands hold, whether or not you have a friend for you still take damage from the distance fallen. He didn't fall far enough to take damage, so yeah, no, he has grabbed the edge.
Okay. Can I actually attack him with a reach weapon? Or is he out of view?
No, you could, like, from where you are, you would need a reach weapon, but if you step closer, you could just hit him.
Well,
with
it's a
any
good thing
melee
that this
weapon.
is a reach weapon.
That's true. Just bear in mind that Shove does have the attack trait, so your further attacks will be made at map. I believe this counts as him climbing, so he is off guard for the moment, because he does not have the ability to not be off guard while climbing.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. He's dangling from an edge.
20 would hit. You're good. For a good chunk of damage.
And okay, what would happen if he tried to stand up into my space?
If you were to step forward, he'd have to, like, climb along the roof to be able to get to a spot that he could climb up, so...
Okay, anything to make it harder for him.
Valid.
That's awesome. That's really good.
He is at a disadvantage. You could try and
Wait, this is a good time to interrogate him. Ask him what the fuck his problem is.
I think we already know what the fuck his problem is.
Yeah, but like, story!
Thelgar, it
Exposition!
is your turn. You were asleep for a moment, but Nimki woke you up.
Okay, do I need an action to climb?
Yes. Give me an athletics check to climb.
Okay.
Yep,
22?
that's a success. Climb. You.
That's it?
Attempt an athletics check to move maximum distance 5 feet up or down or across an incline. You're off guard while climbing, unless you have a climb speed. So yeah, you move 5 feet up. You are not on the roof yet. You're kind of hanging off the wall. You would need to climb again to get onto the roof.
You'd be able to, like, grab a ledge if you're 5 feet up, right?
Yeah, you'd be able to grab an edge.
Wait, so I have to climb again?
No, you have to grab the edge.
What?
Wait,
climb
I'm
up-
confused.
you-
So
You climb, you go 5 feet. You're within 5 feet of the roof, so you can grab the edge.
right, but how do I do that?
As a reaction, make an acrobatics check or a reflex save. Your choice. The DC is the same DC to climb, so it's 17. Just so you have an idea of what you're dealing with.
Okay, so I have to do an acrobatics check?
Acrobatics or reflex save, your choice.
Or I guess you
That's
could
the same thing.
continue climbing.
You could also just climb up again.
Sounds easier.
Yeah, whichever one you have the best bonus for.
Athletics.
They're
probably.
they're the same. They're the same.
I think
I mean, my
climbing
athletics
is
is
less
higher.
DC. What was the DC for climbing?
17.
Okay.
It's the same.
Yeah, but I'll-
like grab the edge.
Yeah,
so.
but then I'll spend another action. Right?
If you can successfully just grab the edge, you can pull yourself up as an action for free. But you can also just climb as that same
It's
action.
because
to get
I
up
want
on
to
the
try
roof.
to I want to try to get on the roof and do a sudden charge.
So either
You
way he
wouldn't have
does.
the actions for that, unfortunately, because sudden
So-
charge is 2.
Either way he gets up, it's only one action total to get up. Is
It's
that right?
just whichever way is easier for Thelgar. But if her acrobatics and athletics are the same, then, but they're not. Athletics is higher, so it would probably be easier to
Okay.
just climb.
Okay, I'll just climb again. So I get one action remaining, right?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, I'll just
Roll an
move.
athletics again to climb.
Okay.
Again, DC is 17. Not terribly hard.
Mhm.
A 5's not going to do it, however.
Can I try again?
Absolutely.
Okay.
There you go. 3 actions gets you up on the roof.
All right.
Told you it was hard to get up here.
Which brings us to Tiki.
Ugh.
Okay. The Quickling's already used its reaction this round, right?
Correct. As far as you know, he
Correct.
doesn't get any others.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sader's currently off guard.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is like if I move up here and then do my line attack, does that hit both of them?
No, the satyr is still in the air.
Still about 15 feet in the air. Okay. I think it's probably still right to attack the satyr, though. I get the feeling that if we could defeat him, the Quickling may just fuck off. And also, the concept of chasing around a Quickling, that seems like a stupid idea.
You will not catch the Quickling, I'm telling you that right now.
Uh-huh.
Not unless you
all
can teleport it. Not unless you can teleport at will.
Not unless you can nothing personnel, kid.
Basically.
Nothing personnel, kid. Okay, so he's up in the air, so I can't do a melee.
Nope.
Thing anyway. Okay. Let's see. My speed is 25. Oh, why is it adding all these movements I've done? That's not what I want. I want to move directly underneath this guy right here. And then I can do a 20-foot throne 2-action blast.
Okay.
Yep, that all looks good.
25 will hit the satyr.
Yeah. And yeah, we get our strength mod. Because it's throne.
Nice.
Yeah, this time I'm throwing a handful of like caltrops and flechettes up at him. Trying to knock him off.
Valid.
Trying to get that last fucking icicle off the roof.
The satyr is going to use a free action to drop and make a reflex save to not land prone. Which he succeeds at very readily. So he's on
This
the ground
guy. Every reflex and fortitude save.
Now, Kenji, Nimki, and I believe it was Tiki who succeeded would be immune if he played the pipes again. But that would still leave Thelgar, Aloysius, and Cardamon, who are susceptible to his magic.
I'm so sad right now.
I'm right in front of him, staring directly into his face, be like, "Go on, music boy! I ain't got no ears."
Shh! Stop antagonizing him! We're not everyone's immune right now!
So do we roll for
Oh,
again?
no. Instead, currently Tiki has been the one who's been kind of dealing the most damage to him. Although Kenji has been causing his own problems, he knows that Kenji is immune to his magic, or at least from his pipes. He could still potentially target him with regular magic. Tiki, he's going to suggest that you just leave the battlefield, and I need you to make a will save.
Alright, hold on. Before I make this, what are my cards that I have?
Let's look at your cards. Tiki Kiri, you possess the Locksmith, which is a neutral card.
I think I'm going to use that here.
Understandable. So, Kenji has played the Teamster, which goes to discard, and Tiki is going to play the Locksmith, which is going to discard.
Play card. Undefined does not exist in the embedded collection.
I already
Cool.
gotcha. I gotcha. I took care of it.
Alright, so save will. Okay, that's a +8. So let me.
Roll 1d30 plus 8.
Mm-hmm. How do I do slash roll?
Just /R.
Okay, hold on. Clearly I'm not formatting this correctly. There we go.
There you go.
God, what was that dice was so dramatic.
All right, a 16 is a failure. You are
Damn it.
you are suggested to leave the battlefield for 1 minute. which you must immediately follow on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
For its last action, the satyr is going to fuck off over this way.
It doesn't
The
have any
next
more
two is-
actions.
He fell as a free action, and used 2 actions to cast Suggestion.
Okay.
Spells duration 1 minute or until the target has completed a finite suggestion or its suggestion becomes self-destructive or has other obvious negative effects. And the suggestion was leave the battlefield?
Yep.
Okay.
It's Alucius's turn.
Stands perfectly still, retreats into my mind palace. I'm no longer here.
The ADHD kicked in.
Alucius is going to... You know what? This satyr is casting a lot of spells. He's going to do something he hasn't really done and cast Befuddle to attempt to kind of fuck with that a little bit. Alright, so that's a success, but he is clumsy and stupefied, which will make his spellcasting more difficult for a round. Then he is going to shield himself again. Which brings us to Nimki.
So,
Squeak.
yeah, Squeak is right. How'd you know?
Squeak indeed.
It's my stim now.
Yeah. So, Nimki squeaks, they're trying to get away! And, his little paws make, like, funks against the tops of the barrels as he hops across them. Right around there, I think. And then he uses Void Warp on the Quickling. Oh, I forgot to target. Let's try that.
No, my splash damage.
The Void. Alright. He's going to make a Fortitude save, which is not his best.
That's what I was hoping.
But he still succeeds, so he will take
No
half
kidding.
damage.
Okay.
Because it's a basic save.
Yeah. And that's his turn.
Roll damage.
Oh, the damage.
Pretty solid for 3d4. It is the Quickling's turn. The Quickling, seeing Tiki kind of dealt with, is going to go up to Aloysius and Stabitha him. And a natural 20.
Oh god.
What
So-
is with these frickin' rolls they've been making?
So, first of all, Aloysius is going to expend his shield's shield block reaction to reduce however much damage this is going to be.
Does Aloysius have an evil card?
What cards does Aloysius have? Let me take a look. Aloysius possesses the Hidden Truth card, which is a good card,
Okay.
which is the standard hero point rules of you guys roll twice and take the better. But Aloysius does still have shield, so he's going to do that to whatever damage this comes out to be. Which was max. However, he does still have his shield up, so that's going to cut it down to 11, which is better than a swift kick in the face. However, he cannot use shield again for 10 minutes, having done that. And the Quickling is going to... Yeah, do it again, because why not? An 18 will just barely hit Aloysius. Thankfully, he doesn't have any more poison for, once again, max damage.
Wow.
Cool.
Wow. Okay, sure. Why not? Cardamon! Oh, that reminds me. He is still burning slightly from acid.
I swear if I could have compounded on that acid damage. Oh, wait! I have Quick Alchemy! Fuck him!
You do have quick
Oh, that's
alchemy
a lot
and
of
some versatile vials, so
I do. I have almost all of them. Well, I should have all of them.
you should have
Oh,
all
wait, no,
of
I did
them.
my Adderall.
Oh, that's right. You did do the thing that lets you think good.
And that's gone for a bit. Adderall roar.
I could use some of that right now. I remembered like a thing I wanted to go buy in the market, and now I'm just like turned away. About to walk out of the.
Fair. So if I throw any bombs at the Quickling, it's going to hit Aloysius. Either way.
Aloysius will be splashed, yes.
That sucks. I want that perk that makes it so that doesn't happen. If I do the spot adjacent or behind him, can I just damage a splat? Fuck it, Satyr. It feels like it's wasting as much as Cardamom would absolutely prioritize him right now. He also wouldn't want to splash Aloysius either.
It might be really hard to hit the Quickling. The Satyr might be a smarter target.
I'm gonna move to heal. And that's one action.
Mhm.
And then I believe I have one more bottled lightning. I don't remember. Let me see.
I don't remember.
I also don't remember. Hold on.
You gotta take care. Gotta keep track of your own items.
We're working on it. I just told you the Adderall wore off. All right, we're going for him. I'm doing the bottled lightning. All right.
23 will hit. Okay. He takes the damage and is off guard until the start of your next turn because lightning.
I think I have one more. I'm gonna throw another one. Fuck this.
You made my trauma resurface. Fuck you. My friends don't like you.
19 will hit.
Oh my god.
For 10 damage. Dang. Which brings us around to Kenji. It is your turn, my friend.
I was just looking
Why
up.
don't you panpipe this?
I was just looking up the rules for falling on top of a creature. Looks like it's not worth it.
I was about to say,
It's
Sephiroth this
difficult and
motherfucker.
not. It's difficult and usually not worth it, especially for this guy who's you've noticed is got really good reflex. So
Yeah.
On the top
Okay.
ropes, Kenji comes down WWE. God, that would be awesome.
Okay, so
God, if ever there's a situation where I could be like, I cast metal shoes on this person. They now have metal shoes. They can't move.
I have Catfall.
yes, so you don't even need to like make a reflex save to drop down so much.
Raise his hand. Can I catch Kenji?
Okay, so
I think it's less that you catch him, and he just used you as a springboard to launch off of.
can I do that as part of my movement?
What's up?
So that
Do
I like if I
Yeah.
move right here, it'd be 25 feet, and then 30 if I drop down.
Oh, yeah,
immediately.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You can drop down as a free action. So you drop down behind the satyr and take no damage because you're a ninja.
He is still
he's so
off guard
cool.
too.
Get his ass. Get his ass.
Is he currently off guard?
Yes, actually, he is because his muscles are currently spasming from electricity. So
Ah,
he's-
I
okay.
tasered him.
now's a good time to stab. 28 against against yourself would just be a normal hit.
Whoops.
Against this off guard satyr is in fact a critical. Why did that not apply your sneak attack?
I don't know.
Well,
How much should I roll for the sneak attack?
At your level, I think it's still just a d6. Da-da-da-da-da. Thing about sneak attack is that it applies to for every range. As your level, it's still just 1d6. So roll 1d6 times 2, and he'll take that as well. Well, that's still a chunk of damage, and he's not looking good.
Well, I still have one action.
You do. And if you hit again, sneak attack will still apply, because this isn't D&D. Sneak attack can apply on multiple attacks. 12 will not hit. 16 is his off-guard AC, so... He spasms out of the way of your second swing with your bladed scarf. Yeah, Crystal, I will never not take the opportunity to diss on D&D. Felgar, your turn. You just climbed up.
Move this turn.
You just climbed up here, and unfortunately, everybody else dropped down.
Yep. Let me see. Okay, one move here. Before I do this, actually. Okay, so can I use my javelins from above?
Absolutely.
Okay. Can I use them from here, where I stand right now?
Yes.
Any penalties?
I think a range penalty will apply, but it will apply automatically, I think.
What's the minimum range I need to not have a penalty?
What's the thrown distance on a javelin? 30 feet.
Isn't it like...
So, you would have to be a little bit closer to be able to throw without penalty, because you're 20 feet in the air right now.
Okay, question. Sudden charge, can I use that with a ranged attack?
I don't think so. Let me read that really quick. With a quick sprint, you dash up to your foe and swing stride twice. If you end your movement within melee reach of at least one enemy, you can make a melee strike against that enemy.
Okay, so no. Okay, so
will
what
say-
I'll do...
Mark,
Yeah?
you are within 30 feet right now of him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing the geometry in my head. 20 feet and 20 feet. Hypotenuse is less than 30 feet.
Which means...
Is using the hypotenuse in the Pathfinder rule, though?
I have no idea.
It's...
Okay, but Miller, what are
It
you
would
telling me?
be
That's like...
because we're using three-dimensional space.
Alright, but like, are you telling me that's why?
Yeah, you are actually approximately exactly 30 feet away, so where you are, you would be able to attack without penalty.
You mean like with the javelins?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll do that. Let me see. Okay.
Nerdbird.
Then-
Hey, I will never not take an opportunity to do math on stream.
Oh, come on, I saw that 18. Oh,
Unfortunately, an 8 will not hit.
can I try again?
No. You moved once, you drew a javelin, you threw it. That's your 3
Oh,
actions.
I have to draw. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Tiki, you've been suggested to leave the battlefield, my friend, and you have to follow that order for a minute.
Mm-hmm. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look very scared, very worried. I'm gonna look at the barrels. Do any of the barrels, are they empty?
They're all closed. Also, that would not qualify as leaving the battlefield. I appreciate the ingenuity there, but...
You can literally, like, just go inside one of these houses.
That's true. See, that's the creativity you're looking for. You can go into one of the houses because you're not fighting in the houses.
Dives through one of the windows, shattering all of the glass in fear.
The building for this thatch roof build, or the door for this thatch roof building is over here by the well. The door to the building to the south is here. The door to the building you are next to, and the building across from that are right over in this general area. So, I think your closest one is probably the thatch roof building, or the other one to the south.
Take 2 actions to move here.
Mhm.
Okay, so I gotta use all my actions to do this.
Effectively, you'll go into the building on this round, and you can come out next round if combat's still going.
So yeah, I'll do that. I open the door. If it's not locked and I walk in, there's some people...
It's not locked. This is the Ember Market. These are all shops, so...
You're scaring the NPCs! Stop it!
I walk in, there's somebody just standing at the window watching the
What are you doing in my
house? Scared.
The satyr is a little bit tapped for spells without playing his pipes. So instead, he is going to turn to Kenji. Alright, lad, you want to fight? Let's fight.
Bring it on.
He's going to use 1 action to draw a dagger, and 1 action to miss you with a stab. And then he's going to use a third action to actually hit you. For 7 damage. But it is Aloysius's turn. Aloysius is currently being harried by this fucking quickling and just took a fuck ton of damage for a wizard. So he is going to fuck off in a general this way direction. And I keep forgetting he has these spells. Doo-dah, doo-dah. I need to check distance
he
really
keeps
quick.
forgetting that he has those spells too, so...
Yeah, actually, he can do something potentially interesting here, except both of these creatures have really good reflex saves, but he's going to try anyway to cast an electric arc on them. As
he is a Sith Lord.
He snaps his fingers, and electricity shoots out at the quickling and then jumps over to the satyr. Quickling succeeds. Satyr fails, actually. So, Quickling will take half a damage, and the Satyr will take full of damage. Satyr is looking extremely bad, Nimki.
So, Nimki was just praying, and something happened that he's never seen happen before.
Mm-hmm.
There was this weird black effect spawning around the Quickling. And he blinks, and it's like, oh, really? And he's like, he just keeps doing it. He's like dancing around in place while he's praying this time. Same thing. Let's see. That thingy.
Nimki, as you pray for your spell, you hear a voice.
Really?
Yes, friend. I help, friend. Good friend. Strong friend. Kin. I help.
More blinking. A little
Do we
giggling.
hear?
Nope.
Or is that
just
in
Nimki.
Nimki's head? Damn it.
Just
That is a success from the Quickling's part, but that's still half
Still
damage. So
damage. So let's see.
that's solid. Bit by bit, the Quickling is also not looking particularly good. You have 1 remaining action, Nimki.
I do. it's a little. He doesn't have much else. The only thing I can think of is Nimki like gets between Aloysius and the Quickling and kind of like he's like puts his arms out and he's like guarding. You know what I mean? It's just like the only thing you can think of.
Yeah, valid. It is the Quickling's turn.
Yeah.
The Quickling is not looking particularly good and is taking persistent acid damage, so figures he's probably going to die and is going to, once again, go to help his commanding officer.
Too bad that I can't be made off guard by being flanked.
Not by the Quickling. The Quickling slashes at you twice quickly. The first attack misses, but the second attack hits. You figure that if you weren't as nimble as you were, this would probably be worse, because you saw what he did to Aloysius. So you do take 3 points of damage, but you do not take the Quickling's sneak attack. Cardamon. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, hey, the Quickling's actually still going. Still burning to death, though.
Now my options are I could throw another bomb, but I like Kenji. Someone back my boy up.
So he's gonna start running towards the satyr, and he's gonna be making like intricate gestures with his arm to activate the Alchemist
He's not
Gauntlet.
off guard anymore. He's also not stupefied or clumsy. Off guard ends at the beginning of your turn. So
Yes, but now we're flanking him.
yeah, he would still be off guard from the flanking. Is the thing.
So I'm gonna take a swing at him, leading with the foot, and hopefully hit with this melee. So I gotta actually say what I want to do. Nah!
15 will not hit. Let me check something really quick, though. Cardamon, you possess the Betrayal, which is an evil card, so that would not benefit you here.
I'm gonna swing again. What the fuck?
16 also won't hit, unfortunately.
Okay, so what I had in my head was that I was actually doing more helpful stuff than harm.
You're still helping Kenji, so
Yeah. You're keeping him
Speaking
off
of-
guard to me.
You're
Speaking
just
of
like
Kenji.
ready to fight, and then you just kind of wave your hands in front of, like, trying to slap the satyr. Like,
I don't-
get away.
yeah. Speaking of
Look, I
Kenji,
don't do this often. I'm sorry.
Crystal says, "Why do all of Ty's characters have people speaking in their heads?" Tyroy, is this a thing with you?
So yeah, I'm playing another D&D game on Thursdays, and it's the same thing. Well, it's not exactly the same,
okay, guys.
but it came up again.
Game, please.
Oh, sorry about that.
So, my turn. Time for me to kill him.
Yep.
That do be
No.
what you do.
He's not looking good, so unfortunately a 14's not gonna do it. He's on guard now, sort of, as much as he can be. A 21 absolutely will, however. Kenji, how do you kill this satyr? With your scarf?
I flick the scarf, wrap it around his neck, and pull him towards me. Shove him down onto the ground with my foot. Yank the bladed scarf off of his neck like I'm starting a lawnmower. Severing his carotid artery.
Yes, you do.
Brutal.
A huge gout of blood hits the window of the hut that I'm looking out of, and me and the person inside are both like, "Ooh."
Which brings us to Thelgar. Only the Quickling remains, Thelgar. The satyr having been just summarily murdered by the resident murderer.
All right. If I throw another javelin, do I still need to draw it?
Yes. It's an action to draw the object.
I'll tell you, it's a pain in the ass being ranged.
Yeah, I know. Can I throw it from here without a penalty? I don't think so. I need to move.
You would need to move a little bit forward to be able to do that, but just like to here, you.
I mean, I'm gonna spend an action. I'm gonna spend an action either way, so might as well move full.
It's true.
Okay, then second action to draw a javelin. Third action to
Body slam. Body slam.
Yeah.
From the top rope.
Oh, I wish I could. Believe me.
Unfortunately, the Quickling has, high reflexes, so
Yeah.
not really going to do anything.
A 23 will hit the Quickling, barely. The Quickling actually has the highest AC out of all of the Fae.
No kidding. The thing that moves like twice as fast as literally anybody else.
Alright. And with that, your javelin shoots down through its body and impales it into the sandstone. Combat is over.
Nice.
As these Fae kind of lie here dead, they slowly start to disintegrate.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah, go back to your realm.
I actually have no idea if they die from this.
That is precisely what they are doing.
I was gonna roll a perception to loot the satyr.
And I'll get your information before any of you guys get weird.
You have enough time to pull the satyr's equipment off of him before it evaporates back to the first world with him. He possesses a dagger, a short bow, a wineskin, his panpipes, his pan flute, and some arrows. So
Nice.
I'm gonna drag all of that onto you. You may.
I was really hoping for like a letter that said like orders and maybe describe the hunt, but I guess this stem toy is neat.
The satyr had his
No
lips
letter
on
of
that.
mark or anything.
No, nothing like that. It is, as Lady Dolmar likely predicted, that just these were some Fae children. Also, the bot disconnected.
But you're supposed to reconnect.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay, at least it's sticking. And everybody still has their costumes on, so that's good. That works.
Yay!
Yay. Look, there are some things I'm able to do.
Alright. Combat over. Fae dealt with. Everybody survived.
Is this a battlefield anymore?
No.
Excellent.
You left the battlefield when you went inside anyway, so...
Okay.
So as things end, Nimki immediately starts like running around in circles, like laughing.
Wait.
I walk around the corner and I go, "Good show, gentlemen." I was watching from right over, and I point to the window that's now just completely red.
It's actually, the blood has dissolved as well, but it was actually green.
Oh, okay.
But yes.
I was
Big
gonna
old
make
blood
a
splatter.
comment that was pretty brutal, but then I realized that this entire fight I've been, feeling chemical burns and lighting people on fire. So I don't think I have room to talk. Honestly.
Yeah. Turns out that combat is brutal.
Yeah. Also, Nimki's having a little freak out over here.
A little bit.
Ash,
Nimki, you
can I
okay,
roll-
bro?
What's up, Thelgar?
Can I roll athletics to just like jump off the roof?
Make a reflex save.
Okay.
If you do well enough, you'll reduce the distance enough to not take damage. Otherwise, you'll take a nominal amount of damage.
No, boy.
Use it quickly to break your fall.
It's not very high, so you do reduce it. Not completely, but you do take a little bit of damage as you fall down to the ground. Like 2 points. You're fine for the most part.
Okay.
I would like to stand in Nimki's path of circling to catch him and stop him from doing what he's doing. Because I would assume Cardamon would have wherewithal to understand that this isn't normal.
Yeah, he's still having like a giggle fit. He's just wiggling.
Wait, are you high?
I don't think so. That was fun. I don't know. I feel good.
Can I make an Arcana
Our
check?
little psychopath.
I just want to make sure that he's not like under like an influence or something.
Yeah, you can roll any kind of magic check. That would be Arcana, religion, occultism, or nature.
Need to BRB 1 sec.
Yeah.
I'm holding him like a bear right now, by the way, like from under the armpits, holding it up like a Build-A-Bear.
You
While
do
he's
know
giggling.
that Satyr was capable of casting some spells. The ones you saw, you don't think would cause Nimki to act like this. Other than that, you can't really think of anything.
I'm wondering if it's your eye. We still need to go get you checked out, Bubba.
I guess so. It's hard to explain. This is less of a mystery.
Oh, but I know something you can explain very easily.
So, all of the joy instantly drains from him, like his ears go flat.
You better start talking. You better start talking.
Can this wait?
I don't think it can wait. Okay. Dogger, there wasn't a lot of time, and I thought things were gonna be bad, and I made the Drake get away.
Yeah, I know.
What do you
And
mean
why?
made it get away? You didn't hide it in your cloak or something. Did you?
So, literally in response to that, he pulls out the cloak. He casts the spell. And
Nimki
everything around goes
casts-
dark.
Yeah, Nimki casts Cloak of Shadows on himself, and although it's very obvious where he is currently standing, he is still obfuscated by shadow, and you figured, like, if he were moving, especially if he managed to duck into somewhere darker, you would very quickly lose sight of him.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I forgot that's how he did that. I did not mean to actually
That's funny.
say that it was a cloak. I'm actually as surprised as Tiki is like, what the hell, you have that? I give you this
Yeah.
for all the enemy?
Nimki, listen here. It's fine. In fact, we probably couldn't have handled that thing if you hadn't done that.
Nimki instantly pushes off of Cardamon, like buries his head into Thelgar's stomach, and just
I'm not
squeezes.
done yet. I'm not done yet. So, okay. I get it. But you don't do that again.
I don't do that again.
Or at least don't lie about it.
Because I know if I lie, like, hurt your trust, and I won't. That matters to me.
Okay?
Squeak.
Am I asking too much?
No!
No, this seems reasonable.
No, it really does make
Okay.
sense.
Nimki,
Okay.
you're not in the heat of combat anymore, so you're not really praying.
Still have
but-
the combat music up.
Oh,
Okay, now can you
I can't
please-
fucking hear it. I don't know what's going on.
All right, Nimki. Now can you please get your head off my tits?
But yeah, Nimki, kind of distantly in the back of your head, almost like an echo of an echo, you hear that voice again. Good friend, kind friend, save lives.
Yeah. He starts vibrating. No one else knows why.
So,
Like,
is he
Nimsky,
possessed?
calm down. And I like hold the ends of his ears to like hold his head still.
His eyes are darting around. Huh?
You still got my goggles too,
Hmm.
covering your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to head over to the temple sooner than later.
Can we deal with our injuries first? I feel like we're all very in pain right now.
All the joy comes
having
back
a stab wound.
all the joy comes back into Nimki, and he like responds to that voice in his head by casting a spell. It's like the joy comes out, and he has to let it out through magic. So everyone gets healing.
All right, so you cast a 3-action level rank 2 heal spell. So roll for healing.
Okay.
Everybody heals for 7 hit points.
I feel very energized, but otherwise nothing more.
Aloysius as well.
Hooray!
Yeah, Tank didn't tank in this encounter somehow.
Tank got scared a little bit.
Felgar had trouble getting around too, so
Yeah.
that said, Aloysius is still looking a little beat up, so he took a pretty nasty hit there.
Oh yeah. Let's use the treat wound things. I've heard about that. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and treat wounds on Aloysius.
Yeah. Oh. Interface is giving me a weird message. Let's see. You need to select exactly one token as the healer. I have multiple?
You probably have yourself and Aloysius selected. You should
Maybe is
just
it
have
selecting
yourself.
focus?
I don't know.
But yeah, just
I don't know how to do that. I guess I'll just do what the heck at 2d8, right?
yeah, you can succeed automatically at a basic
That's right.
treat
That's
wound.
right.
So
Okay.
all right, Aloysius is looking much better now.
Good.
I rolled for medicine on myself.
Okay.
If I'm able to do that.
That is successful, so you can roll 2d8 to heal yourself as well.
Oh yeah.
You're like gauze for one arm, spit shine for the other.
So, Cardamon, you heal 16 hit points of the 4 you were missing.
What?
Always roll high when you don't really need it.
Right.
You think I don't know that? God,
Exactly.
like, please give some of these health points to other people. God.
Cardamon puts a bandage over his nose. He's not hurting there. He just wants to put a bandage on his nose to look cool.
The dice
Wait.
taunt
Did
you all.
did you? Where did you put that bandage, Tiki?
No,
On
I
his
was saying
nose.
Cardamon put it like over the bridge of his nose.
Okay. I thought it meant you. Okay.
No, I never got touched in that fight.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Want me to punch you again so you can do that?
No, I'm good.
I mean, being told to leave the battlefield altogether was technically getting hit.
That was a
In the
big
fields.
mechanic. I was so ready and hoping I was going to be able to beat the hell out of someone with Kenji, and then I forgot that I don't punch.
Yeah, you're not really built for punching, puppy.
Yeah, I could see you can punch.
I know.
You're
But,
a nerd. You're an intelligence character.
Do we need to get
You
you a
are a
melee
nerd,
weapon?
that's true. But yes, Nimki is still kind of giggling to himself a little bit.
I want to get
I
him
don't
checked
remember
out.
seeing him as excited.
Yeah,
I'm worried it's the eye.
I'm planning on taking him to the temple to see what is
Yeah.
up with his eye. And
you were discussing plans last session. two notable options had come up trying to locate the Rune Lords to see if they would have any insight, as they are like highly knowledgeable practitioners of magic. And then there was, of course, the temple.
I need to see the blacksmith.
The blacksmith?
Yes, I have to upgrade my sword again.
Yeah, Temple of Avis. That was it.
Temple of Avis.
I would think, considering how Cardamom and Aloysius have talked about them, reaching out to the Rune Lords is a reticent last option.
I mean, Aloysius was fairly positive in his descriptions of them. Cardamon's experience are obviously the polar opposite, but
Cardamon would probably wait outside, honestly, after getting frightened
Reviled.
that bad from the Stater's song and everything. He probably had to relive some of that stuff.
probably. Nimki, you kind of whisper to yourself in your head.
Yeah.
There is no response immediately.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a religion check for me.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here.
Also, why did I cast Haunting Him?
I don't know. I thought you were saying, like, and your magic comes out and it's also hurting your friends. It's like, wait, what? Oh god, this is bad.
You're not entirely sure what's going on, but that voice you heard was audible in the heat of combat, and once combat started to die down, became less audible, and now you can't really hear it at all. If you had to guess, the stress of combat probably lowered some of your natural inhibitions and made it easier for whatever this is to contact you. That's
Right, that
just a
makes
guess,
perfect
though.
sense.
You're not entirely sure.
That's exactly what I was thinking and he was thinking. The energy.
Got it. Get the mouse drunk.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well,
but that is just what he is thinking. None of you have any idea what's going on with Nimki right now.
Okay, well, let's take him to the temple.
I'm up for that.
And so you head off to the Temple of Avis. Oop, wrong map. That one. You make your way to Sun Hill, where Kenji lives. Just on the edge of the border between Ember Market and Sun Hill sits a large temple that, to anyone who is not familiar with the God of Knowledge, would appear to be more a library than a place of worship. The doors sit open, and inside you can see rows upon rows of books stacked onto bookshelves. People sit at tables reading and studying, while members of the clergy dressed in blue robes go about cataloging, assisting as they are able, and just generally tending to things in the temple.
So we need to find some guy who seems like he knows what he's talking about.
I'm gonna sniff. What do I smell?
You smell parchment and ink.
Do I smell Smarties?
I mean, Aloysius is with you, so yes.
I want to make a religion check to see if I can identify somebody of high ranking.
Yeah, anyone can make a religion or a society check to try and identify somebody in this temple who might know.
Way better.
Religion might be easier, though, is the thing. So
that's a +1 versus a +7. I think I'd rather take that.
Valid.
Easy.
Kenji, you instantly know who to seek out in here. You kind of without even really thinking, you just kind of pull everyone along. In particular, you grab Nimki and kind of pull him, and everyone follows along. But you make your way towards the center of this library, effectively, towards where there is an actual like shrine of Avis and like pews, a seating area where people can worship the god of knowledge. There is a modest statue, as Avis is a god of knowledge. He doesn't care too much about big, like, big depictions of himself. He prefers that people, go out and spread knowledge in the world. But nevertheless, there is this basically life-size statue of a Nagashi. It is painted to resemble how Avis usually appears before mortals. So he has blue-black scales and amber eyes with blue and silver robes kind of cascading across his body, and his signature book open in hand. But currently tending to the shrine is the high priest of Avis in this part of Laram. This is a large, not large, but like tall and spindly wolfman. You know this to be Doran. No, wait. Wrong part of my notes. That was the wrong name, my friends. This is Sean.
Nimki approaches this person. He kind of like shyly looks back at the rest of his friends and does the thing where he's at the person's legs, kind of like quietly hoping for the other person to acknowledge him.
It takes a minute for this spindly looking wolf dude to kind of look down at you. He's tall. He's probably taller than Thelgar.
Oh wow.
But definitely does not have her build. Like, he is clearly a scholar. Ah, hello, little one. Is there something I can help you with today?
Angel scholar?
Oh yeah. Nimki laughs a little bit. I think so. So Nimki goes, he tells the whole story. About how he would spend time in the wilderness and run around and laugh, and the effects that would happen very unexpectedly when he really, really wanted them to happen. And when he gets to the part about telling this person about the voice in his head, he's looking at his friends with his ears down again, because then none of them heard about that part.
So, you all hear Nimki's story about how he used to have black fur that one day turned white, and about how his blue eyes have started to change red, and now he's starting to hear this strange voice in his head. And I kind of want to get a feel for what everyone thinks about this right now. So we'll start with Thelgar, since she's right next to me on the couch.
So my reaction to hearing that.
Yeah, kind of how you feel about it, like how you're reacting to it.
I mean, she's definitely seen some, weak things before, so she's not like, she's not horrified or anything. But I mean, she just like kind of raises an eyebrow, like with that curious face, kind of just like waiting, to hear more. Yeah, but she doesn't really display like, a lot of reaction to that.
Understandable. What about you, Tiki?
I I'm thinking about this, and I'm thinking about the insecurities and worries that Nimki has had with his magics, and how that might be related to this. I want to try, and I don't know if this is a religion check or what. I want to try and think if I can remember if there's any god or demigod or other historical figure that physically resembles what Nimki is turning into.
That would be a religion check, yes.
Okay. My worry is that the gods are fickle. I believe the
Okay.
gods are fickle and very self-centered, and I worry that one of them is trying to incarnate using Nimki.
You can't really think of anything. Also, for future reference, recall knowledge is a trained action, I think. So,
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
I will find it.
No, it is not a trained action, but the amount of information you are capable of recalling untrained is very limited. So, no, you cannot actually think of any possible, uh, be it greater god of either of your planets, any of the. Excuse me.
You okay?
Wow. I am good. Yeah. So yeah, it's not any of the greater gods of like Oribus or Ginradis. It is not any of the exarchs of the Outer Planes, the major ones that you are capable of thinking of, and there are just so many potential ascended to sift through. You would not be able to narrow down one it could potentially be.
Okay. Then the having not really able to recall everything, I would just ask Nimki. I'm like, Nimki, do you still feel like you?
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, nothing is influencing your mind. It's just something is changing your body, and you're hearing this voice now.
He looks at Thelgar and he's like, I mean that.
But let's continue on down the line. Cardamon, how does hearing Nimki's story make you feel? What do you think in the moment?
Probably a lot of just concern and the idea that he's witnessed people being altered by magic or like environmental means
Mm-hmm.
and not being able to identify if that's what's happening to Nimki makes him concerned. More so, Nimki not sharing that information makes him worry a little bit more as to how are they supposed to help if not everything is shared. Understanding why he wouldn't want to share all of that information, but probably hoping moving forward that there's going to be at least some more open communication if especially with this being something they don't understand fully yet. If anything happens, he would like to be able to react.
Understandable. And Kenji, what about you?
So up until now, Kenji has sort of half considered Nimki like a figure of pity.
Mm-hmm.
The other half being, valuing him because he's a healer. But but Kenji was like maybe a little concerned about the fact that he was feeling so much pity for this other person because he may consider it a bit of a weakness.
Mm-hmm.
But on hearing this, now it's kind of a bit of empathy, which makes him feel,
Right.
something that he's not going to express.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Nimki is
I
you.
want to see. Oh, go on.
Yeah, Nimki, you kind of look back to your companions and see these various different emotions and thoughts crossing their faces, and as they kind of muse to themselves about what could potentially be going on with you. You turn back to this this tall, gangly wolf in blue and silver robes, and you see he is reaching down to place his hands on either side of your head. Do you allow him to?
Yep.
Okay. He mutters a brief prayer to Avis and casts a spell on you. And I would like you to roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
Okay. Blue and white light glows over this wolf's hands as he casts his spell on you and holds your head between them. As he kind of, after a moment, the light fades and he pulls back a bit and kind of clasps his hands together. I am not sure entirely, but you seem to have a traveler with you.
Well, I have been traveling, and he's been with me, as far as I can tell.
No, I mean, and he kind of like pokes your chest. Deep within the recesses of your soul, there is something that is not you.
It did feel like that. He seems nice.
I cannot tell if this creature is benign, but the powers it seems to grant you, at least, are not in any way malicious or malevolent.
What is it? Who is it?
I would not be able to tell with just a cursory spell like that. I could, in theory, put together a ritual to try and draw it out, but such a creature would likely resist such attempts. Nimki, I want you to make a will save.
Okay.
You are briefly taken by a fear, an intense, deep fear that is not your own. It is screaming at you to run from this individual, that he is dangerous. You don't hear that voice, but you feel that feeling.
Yeah. Okay, this was very helpful. I learned a lot. He's like physically pulling away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Should I hold him?
Nimki, where are you going? Don't you want to figure this out?
I mean, if you don't know, you don't know, and that's okay. We can keep working on this.
Name key.
No. I think he doesn't want this, and I think I don't want this. And man, it's not your fault.
Who is he?
I don't know. Listen, he sounded nice and simple and kind, and we shouldn't hurt him.
Do we know that for a fact, though?
Yeah,
I know it enough.
Parasite, it needs
He's
to
not
be
taking
removed.
anything from me. No. No, Nimki's running now.
Parasite.
He's running.
No, grab him.
Nimki. Yeah.
No.
PK.
Yeah, he's like he's running.
A parasite does not give anything back to its host.
Nimki, you run out of the Temple of Avis, unless anybody
I'm stopping him.
attempts to stop you.
I'll attempt to stop him.
Okay, I would like both of you to make athletics checks. Nimki, something is driving you forward, so this is going to be slightly harder for them.
Right.
That wouldn't have succeeded anyway.
Let me roll.
That's a roll.
Unfortunately, even with this driving force telling you to get out, Thelgar manages to easily grab a hold of you.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I promise I won't
I'm
let
sorry,
you.
Nimki. I just. When does it stop? When does it find balance with you? Or is it just gonna keep turning you into something that you don't know what you're gonna like when how do we know you're gonna stay you? How do we know this thing isn't just gonna come out all the way and you're going to be gone?
Nimki's eyes go wide, and he doesn't look. His mouth like hangs open. He doesn't know what to say.
We really do need to figure out what this is at the very least.
Can't just let you wander off with something you don't know what is.
I don't mind finding out who it is, but he looks at this wolf person,
Mhm.
and he's like, "This isn't the way."
We can explore other options.
He
Yeah,
We
shakes
can just talk to them and figure
the
it out.
the priest shakes his head. I cannot force you into something you do not want, my friend, and I do not know the intentions of this creature, but from your description, from what you say it provides to you, it is not some malicious parasite. It is providing you power, and in turn, it seems to be exerting some amount of influence over your body. You have said that it does not affect your mind, but we do not know if that will remain the case. But I cannot force you into this magic if you do not want it. All I ask is that you be careful.
So that Nimki visibly calms down. And he says, "It's okay if we just talk. I just don't want that magic anymore. Is that okay?"
That is understandable.
okay.
You may find that meditation will allow you to reach this entity and speak with it. I might be able to help with that if you would care to, but it may also be afraid of me based on the reaction you just had.
Nimki nods violently.
Oh, but you're not going to run away next time, right? She kind of tightens her grip.
Mhm. The wolf priest kind of turns to the shrine and seems to gather up a few things and turns back to the group. He hands Nimki a small silver platter and several conical pieces of incense.
Okay.
If you
And-
burn these when you try to meditate, they should help you clear your mind.
I should tell you. I already know when my mind is the clearest. I don't know. It's when I'm happy and I'm outside and when I
Then
feel
I would
energy.
recommend going somewhere where there is nature and trying to meditate.
Yeah. Okay.
There's not much to be found in Luram, but I doubt the farmers would mind if you sat in their fields for a while.
Does Sunhill not have like a public gardens or something?
They do. There are some like public gardens and parks, but they're all like curated and specifically designed to be comfortable rather than like actually
Okay.
plants. That said, Kenji, Lady Dolmar's garden might work for this.
That's true.
Cardamom does probably have like a couple of hotspots where he would go and get ingredients where they naturally thrive and grow too.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Tiki,
Yes.
you're
Kenji.
a monk. You know how to meditate.
I was planning on suggesting that I meditate together with Nimki.
Mm.
Sounds fine.
Okay.
I wish I could provide you more assistance, but I think this is the best path forward for you at the moment.
Well, the cheapest one at the
I'll
moment,
try.
anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What's the expensive option?
Oh,
Well,
there
if
are
you would submit yourself to the ritual, there would be material cost to that, to the tune of about 200 gold.
The garden.
I don't think we have that.
Okay, so
No, I don't think most of us would
Yeah.
have that. And I shoot a quick glance at Kenji. So I think we're just going to the garden.
you think I have gold just because my lady does?
No,
I'm
we
just
think you can
saying.
ask for gold just because your lady does.
Point and stare.
Hands up, shruggy.
Okay, so
With this revelation about Nimki and the Fae having been dealt with and potential future plans being thought out, we're going to go ahead and stop for the day.
okay.
Right.
I hope everybody had a good time. I hope you're all intrigued about what could potentially be going on with our mousy little friend here.
Interesting to me. I'm
Yes.
having fun.
We have a plot thread to follow.
seems like-
I'm happy.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna say, it seems like the anime arc is starting, and I was just about to be like, I want to go see what the other mages are up to. Guys, we'll see what
knows?
happens with this first.
Maybe they'll help.
Oh,
If I
Oh,
let
Or, you
them-
know, they might
No.
be not as nice about it as the priest.
I mean, from what Cardamom has said of them, if they do help, they will exact their price for such help.
It really does depend on who you ask. Not,
It's true.
I understand that not all of them are like that.
Not all mages in dark robes who live in a secret society.
No, not all of the schools.
Not that secret. Again, everybody knows about them.
Yeah, it's secret society as it like lodge members.
Basically.
no, the ones that were with Cardamon were like way more secret and operating under bar. 100%.
All right, we've got a raid target.
We do. We're gonna raid us a Canadian dragon.
Oh.
They're playing some platformer game. I don't know. I haven't heard of it.
Something that has a lot of bugs in it. It sounds like it's very unfinished.
Bug snacks or something? I don't know.
I was literally just about to say, like, oh, are they not playing Silk Song right now? Damn it.
Thank you for joining us, chat. We will see you tomorrow.
For some game. I don't know. One of them.
Maybe.
Okay. See you next time.
Good night, everyone.
Squeeze.
Bye bye.